What's up, mate? Very welcome back to more Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. Let's see what we have to do here today. Well, I'm going to check my timer first, so that I have somewhat of an idea how long we've been playing. Alright, so here's some rain. Our park is looking pretty damn good. I should have done that option where you make... because if I zoom out too long, I'm not going to see the visitors. I wonder if I can do that here quickly. Here maybe options. So let's see here, camera. What camera? Graphics, high quality. And if I pick custom, okay. Reflections. This is a bit lurigt. Background mounted, motors, simple time texture from 3 feet. I guess it's bias or whatever. Oh, here. Hop. This may cause some lag, I don't know, really. If I leave this now, it's going to apply. It did apply. Okay, excellent. If I now back, yes. So, there we go. Now we have the highest rendering distance. So now we can see the entire park all the time. And we have a place over here. Free fall without break has got this restraint stuck open, okay. We can begin with building some food courts over here, I feel would be a good idea. And of course people will want to eat some toffee apples. No, fuck no. People like sandwiches, right? People go to sandwich and think they're eating healthy. Well, let me tell you, eating at Subway isn't healthy at all. It's bread, you know, it's white bread. They have a lot of sauce on it, and white bread contains a lot of fat, so you don't exactly get thin by eating at Subways. Actually, they maybe want some fries with those. Fries with the fucking sandwiches, and they need drinks too. Here you go, lemonade. That's nice for you, right? We'll go. And also, they might want to drink. Of course, people are going to want coffee. I mean, why shouldn't they drink coffee? People think coffee is awesome. I don't, personally, but I respect the coffee community. Not more drinks, maybe. Some donuts. That can be good for you. There we go. Then we're going to need some benches. Oh god, I can't pronounce it. Benches with this. Over here to the bench quarter. And they might want some space benches. That's cool. That's really cool. So they can sit over here and enjoy their meal. And then when we can have some benches over here too, because most amusement park has some random benches, a little bit here and there. So they might want to sit down. They need energy, right? Then we need a couple of trash bins too. And this time you get not that fucking trash, space bin. Yes, so it matches the theme. You usually complain about that when you don't match the theme. I don't know if this is going to help or not. That's a bit uneven, but it looks kind of cool, so we're going to stick with that for the moment being. We have this slide over here. We are going to fill this place up with some trees, decorate and make it look nice, because scenery is the most important part of any park. And I can't see the bush rendering here. Okay, there we go. That's cool. There's some bushes going towards the slide. We have this fern over here, here and here. And you might want a duck bush. Kids like that kind of stuff, I think. Or the parents think they like that. I don't know. It seems nice anyways, so I'm going to give them that. And then they might want some coconut palms at the fucking slide, because that fits, right? What did it say? Could it not be repaired? Still broken. Consider hiring more mechanics. Oh yeah, sure thing. I can fix that. Then it's over here, and we only have 2 mechanics. That was not too many actually. Going to hire 3 more. There we go. I'm also going to hire a janitor, a security guard. I don't know how many staff members you can have at max, but it's probably pretty many, but anyways. And I want my blue elephant to be pink also. Entirely pink. So, there. Yes! I have an idea about a new ride that we can build over here somewhere. And I figure a Flume log would be actually really nice. And I want to have that somewhere over here actually. So we're going to go bring out the Flume log right over here somewhere. Okay, I thought Flume log would be over here, but yeah, it's probably over at Coasters then. Yeah, it is. Flume log, here, log Flume it's called. And that ride might start over here, a bit up in the air. If this isn't flat, we fix that later. But here we go. And we're going to have some spaces for some logs. And then the ride is going to... Wait, might need a little bit longer station. There we go. Log Flume is going to start with a turn over here. Then I'm going to go all diagonal over here. Then there's going to be a lift. Is there a problem? Yes, there is. Balls. Sweaty ball sack. Anyways, do it like this. And then we can't turn either. It's a bit hard with the space over here, but I think I can solve this. Just make it go straight for a bit. Then make it turn. Then make it lift. There we go. That's the highest we can go, I think. That isn't very high, but yet is a... Yeah, we can actually go higher, but there's... My coaster is in the way. Like I said, there is not so much space over here. Log Flume reverse, what is that? You can't do it while it's diagonal, that's weird, I think. What is a Log Flume reverser? I don't know. Keeps the logs in place or something? I don't know. I'm not going to experiment. S-bend, another S-bend. Actually, let's just go up a bit higher. That's maximum, I think. That's absolute maximum. We might do it like this. And then you go for a ride over this field over here. And Log Flume is going to turn, and then it's going to be straight down a fall. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really fucking cool. Because it's straight, and then it breaks like it does in Log Flume. And it hits the water. Then it curves around, and then it goes up again actually. There's track in the way again, but I have to make a short return over here. And then we do it like this. There we go. Here. Then it goes upwards again, and we're going to have a second drop. And here we go. And it's going to go straight over here. It's actually going to go a bit down right here, just to make some speed. For a little while, it breaks down pretty quickly again. I know, but here we go, second fall. There's something in the way again. I know what's in the way. Not hard to guess. Not very hard to guess. Like this maybe. Here, it may work. Doesn't. Fuck. Here. Doesn't here either. What the fuck is this? I gotta find a clear space. Actually, I'm going to have to do something like this and make it Go straight for a while, and then turn it over here. Didn't work. Turn it over here. That didn't work. Turn it over here. That didn't work. And now it's stuck. God fucking damn it. Now, here we go. Now it was the last stretch. Yeah, and here it breaks. Let's see here, the height. Here, that's perfect. And might have to do a sharper curve over here. Just like this. And then we do an S bend. Actually, we do it on these bends. Here, there we go. This is our amazing log flume right here. Looks pretty damn sick. It's going to be a pleasure to try this out. And we're going to have an entrance over here. And an exit over here, I think. Actually, you can go out over here, I think. That's pretty nice. Actually, the entrance should be over. How do I do this? Here, entrance. Entrance should be over here, and the exit should be over here. Here, whatever. The price should be 0, and we might need to put out a bank machine anyways, because people are going to get out the money anyways, because they're buying food and such. We want the wooden queue right here. What the fuck? I hated this when this happened. And that is the queue, right? That is the queue. That don't want to connect, and that is really fucking annoying. So then I'm going to press this again, and I'm going to not like that. Do this here. Auto level. There we go. So this is auto level now, is it? Here. Perhaps. I hate this when it doesn't connect. Now it does. Excellent. It's good it has some options to help you out, actually. Why is the beginning of the line in metal? What kind of queue did I pick? This is the wooden queue. This is the wooden. Here. That looks fucking amazing. I really like that. I think it looks pretty damn cool. Look at the rating. It's super high. Sky high. And then it goes straight down. And then we have to see if the ground is leveled. Perhaps it is, perhaps it isn't. But we're going to have a zone over here with some asphalt again. I think that's good. Here. There we go. This is going to go down as well. That's straight, pink. And here we go. There! So, now we can connect this to the rest of the land. Rest of the park, I mean, of course. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I hope the intensity rating isn't too high, but I think it rarely gets too high when you do a coaster like this, actually. And the bench stays. This is a bug. It is nice. It's a welcome bug, I have to say. So now the visitors can get over to that ride. Perhaps they want a wider road that goes under here. There! So now we're going to do a test run of this. And we are going to take front seat. Let's go, mate! Log flume! Woo! We of course have to place out some scenery over here as well. But we'll fix that in time. And I think this looks pretty damn awesome. Look at the park. And there they're going up in that roller coaster. That looks like fun. We have rode this before. Rode that before, I mean. And there's the coaster up there. Pretty high hill. Can we spot the coaster? Wow, that is really cool. We can spot the coaster from here. And zoom up all the way, I think. Zoom out a bit. So, this is better. Yeah. It's pretty relaxing log flume rides. I don't know if you've been on one, but it's pretty fun. We have one in Sweden. Pretty damn nice. There we go! Woo! Whoa, that speed! What is wrong with this log flume? That was slow. Nice. Yeah, but it's nice anyways. That was a slow drop, dude. I don't think you can do it any steeper. You can't actually. Nice. But yeah. And here we go up the second hill. And there we can spot the tower ride, and it's actually going all the way up there. They're soon going to be released. And there they go. Wow. Really fast in the end. And we're going to go down a little slope over here. That speed! Oh yeah! That thrill, dude! That's amazing. I wasn't expecting that actually. Slower than I thought, but I want to have an excuse to use log benches and a food court with log benches. And now we have a log flume, so it's fitting really nice. Now we go down the other slope. Whee! The guy who programmed that was not right in the head, I can tell you right now. But this ride looks nice, and that's all that matters really. There's a log. We can zoom out all this way. Now we're really far away. How far does this go? Really far away, actually. And then we're going to check the score. We're going to jump off over here and check the score of this. The ratings. And excitement is medium, intensity rating is low, and nausea rating is low. That's excellent. So we're going to open this up now, actually. And there's not going to be only one log, I can tell you that right now. How many logs should we have? Full house, I say. There, come ride it, it's open now. And what are we going to name this? They're standing there looking. They're not really riding this. They're just looking at it. Oh, what's this? Do I really want to ride this? I think I take the other way. The visitors haven't gotten the commands yet, and the ones that have gotten it are long away. If those two aren't going to ride it. But we need a name for this log flume. That's going to be fastest, most brutal ride ever. And there we go. So yeah, we have these small hills over here, hill things, and we might as well keep them and put some trees or something on them. That's palms. Excuse me. There we go. That's a really fucking bent tree. That's better. And here, nice. Some trees over here too. Some trees over here. That's nice. The rating has gone down a little bit. There might be some trash lying around or something, or some vomit or something. There, first visitor is one alone kid. He looks like he's like 4 years old or something. Who let him in all alone? Don't have more trees. Trees looks awesome. I think that looks pretty good. Might have a large fern over here. Large fern, giant fern. Giant fern 1 is what we want. I think at least. Yeah, something like this. Something like that. And then we're going to have some scenery inside the flume as well. It didn't mess up the ground, did it? Looks like it's going to, but it doesn't actually. Yeah, we might want some of these. That looks pretty dang good. There. Yeah. And now the first visitors are riding the log flume. Hi dude! Woo! It's so fucking thrilling! It's so fucking fast! It looks nice, however. It looks fucking amazing. Look at this ride. Looks cool with its wooden supports and all that. I think it's wood. Yeah, it looks like wood. That's the coaster right there. The question is, what are we going to do right now? Well, I want to open a food court over here, actually. But first we might want to do another thrill ride. Actually, yes, that would be a good idea. And what do you want to add this time? Do you see anything that looks exciting? Perhaps something you rode before? Insanity, that looks scary actually. And then we have that, and octopus, that's pretty cool. Parachute drop. Phoenix tower, that looks so cool! There isn't anything else that I rather want. There's one of these disc rides. We had one in Sweden that was called Tornado in English. And that was really cool actually. It rotated and then it flipped on its side. It was really brutal, really fun. Yeah, I think actually that I really do want to put out this Phoenix ride. I think that's really cool. And that ride might be placed out over here perhaps? Maybe? Yeah, nice fire by the way. Phoenix. Level, out level. Yeah. Where is this ride going to be located? Some hills in the way over here. But it might work to do a road over here at least. And then we can place out the ride somewhere over here. All the way out over here. Yeah, I think that will work. Place out this, and place out that. And then we start making some roads over here. First thing we need is a road over to the actual ride. Over to this part of the park. So we're going to remove some flowers. We're fucking miljöbovar. I don't know what that's called in English at all. You know, when you're not caring about the what's miljö called in English? I don't fucking know. The is standing, yes, completely still. All the Swedish people are going to think I'm a retard right now. But actually, I can't remember right now. Yes, I can't explain it either. You know, you want your environment to look good, and we're like removing flowers. We're not good for the environment, destroying stuff. That's what I mean, but I can't find the right word for it. There we go. Go. There. So quite a long road over here. We're going to have to place out something else on the way, I think. But here we go. Now we're almost there. This is the entrance. Yes. So we're going to place out the queue, of course. White queue. That's just fantastic, by the way. Then we get the leveling tool, because I messed this up totally when I did this before. Smooth terrain, flatten terrain. Here we go. Why is it going upwards? That's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to. If I go to a flat place here, I can't move the camera. That's fantastic. Go. Make sure we get it all. Really important. I think that will help. I think we're gonna have to check. Oh, missed the cross button. Yeah, here. Nice, that sign is custom, by the way. Cool. This is a ride that's present in Harhays Park, I think. I don't know if I butchered that name, but there's some rides from that park, anyways, in this game. It seems to be a pretty cool park. Actually, they have the what's it called? That brutal thing. The one that accelerates so fucking fast. We have that right over here somewhere, actually. on roller coasters and on steel roller coasters. There's a corkscrew coaster. There's a giga. Yeah, here. Harhey's Storm Runner. That one's cool, and you can build it over here. Some commercial for Harhey's Park right here. Like I said before, I probably butchered the name, but I don't really know how it's pronounced because I've never heard it before. And here we go. Here we have a new ride. And it's going to be a blast to open this up, but first we're going to fix up the colors of this. The question is, how much can you color this? Because this is a fucking commercial ride for that park I was speaking about. There's a queue right there. This looks pretty damn nice. That's actually pretty damn cool. It reminds me of some colors of Liseberg in Sweden. They have sometimes colors like this. I think on the entrance building, especially. There, another coaster broke. That's soon to be fixed. I'm going to name it the Chainsaw Surprise. Yeah, you don't know it, but there's fucking chainsaws included in this ride. Yeah, that's a prank name. But that's nice. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to lower the price to bottom. Nice, and it just goes away without any customers riding it. That's kind of weird, like a test run or something. And we're going to improve the scene over here, really important. And this time, what trees do we need? Oh, rain again. That's real nice. I love rain. So nice. It rained in the morning here actually, but I wasn't out in the rain walking. And now it has stopped, so it's still cloudy outside, very cloudy. But yeah, I want the real rain. Small Douglas fir. It's pretty small, yes. Small ash parlor palm. Those are cool. I like those. Those are some nice palms. Going to place out really many here, actually. That looks pretty damn good, right here. Maybe that's a bit too much of mess, I don't know. It's hard to quickly remove something. Maybe if we mix it with some other trees, like a large sugar pine or something. Yeah, this is a forest area right here. This is the forest with this ride. Then we're going to have some bushes. And we have my favorite bush here somewhere. Compact fern, by the way. Giant fern. Here. Okay, place out some of them over here. That's nice. We have really good greenery in this park. This looks like a fucking mess. There's trees everywhere. I'm going to remove that actually. Try this again. I heard a log flume, that's really nice. People are riding it. They probably are, at least. Sometimes the attractions start moving without anyone in them, you know. That's nice, that looks a lot better. Then we might want some fountains over here as well. And fountains, you probably have that over here. Fountains. This is going to be hard to find. Do you see the fountain anywhere? I sure don't. There! Dolphin fountain. That's cool. You can have that in the middle of the road actually. Here. There you have a dolphin fountain. There you have another one. And there you have another one. Have a nice day with the dolphin fountains. Some people are going to the park just for watching these. Yeah, it's going to be so fun watching the dolphin fountains. Real awesome. Fuck the rides. Yeah. That was the worst joke I've ever pulled off, I feel. But here we go. That looks pretty damn good. Some fountains over here. And here's a cannon. I want that beside our log flume ride, actually. I think that would be nice. A fucking cannon over here somewhere. Flip it 2 times. You can't flip it, okay. There, anyways, there's a cannon peeking out. Don't get shot by this. There we go, that looks nice. And I also wanted the log benches, so we're going to find those right now. And then the last thing we're going to do before we end this episode, because I think time is running away really quick. Yeah, we're actually about finished right now. But we're going to place out these log benches. Are these hovering everywhere? No, they're not. Excellent. So we're going to have some log benches over here. That is really sweet, I think. Looks pretty damn cool. We have a bench over here too. 2 benches. Sitting here watching people get out to the ride. It's cool. And yeah, like I said, this park, look at it. It looks so amazing. We have to decorate this part over here. It looks a bit empty. But we have actually filled up a large portion of the park already. It's like half of the park already all filled up. It's pretty damn cool. And look at all the people over here. Look at all the people. This looks so amazing. I love it. And there they're riding Max Air. And here they're riding the Ferris wheel. Not very many in the queue right now. It might have been broken. There's one person in the queue. Yeah. And here we have this ride that was called Steel Mess. Quite a bit of people riding that all the time. Had a log flume and people are actually getting in on the log flume. And here we have this coast. I think that's really cool. And it's actually broken and a bunch of people are stuck in both trains. That's unfortunate. We have these swinging chairs. We have this, what's this called? The friendly death machine. It's friendly because it's a kid ride. And here, over here is Enterprise, and it's really hidden right now. But that one actually has a quite long queue. That's cool, I think. And here we have the free fall tower and the food court. Is anyone sitting down right now? No one's sitting, but not very many people eating either, I think. And here we have the slide, and there's actually some children over there wanting to ride. And now we have this ride over here, and we're going to fucking take the seat and enjoy this ride. Yes. And there it is at the bottom. And then it stops. More people are going to have to get over here, but they will in time. So we're going to get to watch people ride this also. Nice flame sounds. You know, that got to be really expensive, having like flamethrowers on top of your ride. I don't know if that's a real thing, but you can imagine all the fuel that's going to consume. Some kind of fuel. People are getting in. Here, come ride with me. Please come ride. Okay, now we go. We might be the only person aboard right now. That gnissel also. That squeaking. Ever heard of oil? Yeah, nice. Wow, this is really cool actually. Are we at the top yet? I don't know. It's hard to look actually. Yeah, this seems quite brutal actually. Where's the safety belt? And not the belt, but the... Yeah, and that's the ride's over, but that was pretty cool. The chainsaw surprise. There we have rode it. There's 2 people in the queue, I think, messing in the bush. And more people are getting over here right of this instance. And just take a moment and look out over this park. It looks so amazing. Ride the Ferris wheel. More people get to the Ferris wheel. Yeah, there actually is some people. Yeah, there, nice. But we're going to call it an episode. I want to thank you really much for watching. Please subscribe because all my Let's Plays are in English, except for Minecraft Fridays, which are in Swedish. And I will see you next time. So have a really nice day. Please subscribe. Bye.